This axe thrower managed to get a rare triple bullseye.
He loves his job so much that he doesn't even want to go home.
解救闪电侠。
Check out this wholesome video where a woman saves 3 puppies thrown in the water.
Since high heels require a change in the mechanics of the foot, you don't see anyone doing lots of physical activity on them, except for this lady who managed to run through a floating bridge without falling. This worker is so good at this job that even a crowd formed to spectate his incredible plate stacking skills. During a concert, Taylor Swift did the unbelievable and went Super Saiyan. A clip that looks completely fake, but is actually real, comes from a man demonstrating a crazy spinning effect he managed to make during a pool game. Thieves usually tried to target people when they're at least expecting it. A man in Bangladesh managed to excel at this by snatching a phone off a moving train.
Here's footage from a marathon in Sydney, where people are helping others cross the finish line.
Absolute precision meets mind-bending physics as performers navigate a constantly shifting platform in Yoann Bourgeois' choreography. Okay, this is probably one of the craziest survival stories, but after a ship sunk off the coast of Nigeria, some divers were doing a search of the wreckage, and in a heart-stopping moment, one of the divers gets his arm grabbed, and that's when they found a man who managed to survive for 3 days in an air bubble in the ship.
Alright, you found one, yeah? He's alive, he's alive! Okay, keep him there. Alright, just hold him.
And well, after being rescued, he mentioned in an interview that he'll never go to the sea again. When a student arrived 30 minutes late to class, the professor decided to teach him a lesson by trying to embarrass him, by asking what problem they were trying to solve. And well, he wasn't expecting the guy to be a genius.
You, sir, what are you solving? Alright. That's a good guess, because it's correct.
Check out how this heroic store clerk saved a baby before his mom fell due to a seizure. Rest assured, the lady's fine and returned to thank the clerk after a few days.
And all of a sudden, the girl had a glazed look over her face, and I knew something wasn't registering with her. So I grabbed the baby's arm and I was trying to say, do you need help? Do I need to get somebody? What's wrong? And she just was lost in space, her look. So I thought, I gotta take this baby before something happens. And right there, she falls. And I don't even remember grabbing her, but I couldn't hang on to her. So I yelled for a customer that was in the store, came back and grabbed the phone, dialed 911 while I had the baby in my arms.
You're watching a hero at work. This homeless guy saved 25 dogs from a burning building in Peru. Now that's what you call bravery.
With Rolex watches going for thousands of dollars, wearing them in public can make you a target. A businessman visiting London was befriended right outside his hotel entrance by what seemed 2 drunk guys, and they were acting fun and trying to get him to dance while they stole his $40,000 watch, and he didn't even realize. the San Siro Stadium in Milan, there are these columns that also are staircases that look like they're spinning when crowds are leaving. But in reality, it's just an optical illusion, and the structure is not moving. Victoria Cameron represents Stephenville High School, and not only can hop in a treadmill at 23 miles per hour, but also won the state title at an incredible time of 11.35 seconds.
Very aggressively, that is Cam. Actually, she wasted 0 time.
The flight is still delayed because they're looking for the keys.
This man might actually give prime Mike Tyson a run for his money when comparing neck strength.
O bracinho aí naquele modelo. Bora, fuga, viu? É fuga, viu? Naquele modelo, viu? Agarrado assim, pai. Naquele modelo, viu? Freio de mão.
And no one was harmed, thanks to the Marine's superb gun control.
He was able to hold down the robber until police arrived. The other 2 suspects got away. Thankfully, no one was hurt.
Against all odds, a man managed to stay dry when his group raft flipped over.
This heroic incident was captured in Nagoya City when a man rescued an elderly person from the train tracks moments before the train passed and carried them to a safe distance.
This game show really did not expect one of the competitors to make it look this easy.
Decided to surprise a little girl who loved ballet with a special performance.
Ready, 1, 2, 3.
This brave granny was not about to let the robbers take anything from the Rolex store. And that is another awesome story for the grandchildren.
This buddy is a real Superman. But even Superman sometimes needs help.
because heroes can only be humans. This Russian robot saved a girl from getting crushed under a shelf. This paramotor pilot noticed a woman clinging to a submerged car in a canal and immediately landed to rescue her. Now that's a true superhero right there. Thankfully, the woman's unharmed as well.
Need help?
Oh my God. I fell with my car in here.
Let go of your left hand. Deja tu mano izquierda, déjalo, mano izquierda, déjala. Aê! Thank you, sir.
Have you ever wondered what would happen if a normal person was running a 100-meter sprint with pro athletes? Well, this happened recently when an untrained girl was chosen to represent the country of Somalia as a favor for a politician. And well, needless to say, she was dead last.
石川优在这个阶段第一位率先撞线，全力的去冲啊！这一枪11秒，想收着劲儿跑，但是已经收不住。
Ilya Malinin is the first person in history that was able to land a quad axel, which is a jump that requires to complete 4.5 turns in the air before landing, which was previously thought impossible.
Beautiful! Loaded down!
Worth a look, taking you to break. And how many times will we be watching that?
The people of Maryland formed a human chain to rescue a woman trapped in a car during a flood.
Had to help. The first to venture out was dragged away by the rushing water, but he gets back up and links hands with the other men to form a human chain, with one man clinging to the side of a building as they try to reach the car. After some delay, the woman climbs out the window but can't reach the group. One man breaks free and is nearly pulled away by the flow of the water, but he manages to get his footing and lift her from the car.
20,000 bike riders came together to ride for a 6-year-old boy who loves bikes and has been diagnosed with cancer.
This man eating a snack looks straight like a glitch in the Matrix. This man is the fastest clapper, being able to do 14 claps per second. Okay, you really need to trust your friend to do this, but it helps if said friend is a professional golfer. In an unbelievably low-odds moment, a woman was cycling alone in the desert of Dubai for hours on end, when all of a sudden the ruler of Dubai showed up with his entourage and handed her a bottle of water. Zay Jones is an American football player who has a very peculiar and unreal-looking way of standing up.
This girl helped her paralyzed boyfriend stand up and get his degree. She's a keeper, for sure. Watch as this teen saves his friend from choking by performing the Heimlich maneuver. These Californians rushed to the rescue when they saw an SUV crashing into a tree. They managed to save everyone inside the vehicle.
One of them deterred by the very real danger of a smoking vehicle exploding. The SUV slammed into a tree in the median. The group of Good Samaritans are desperately trying to keep the car from falling on its side. 2 people had already escaped the SUV. The driver managed to jump out. That's him in the orange shirt. And another passenger, this woman.